At the launch of the $34.4 million strategic note 2026-2030 in Kampala on Wednesday, UN Women Country Representative in Uganda Pauline Chiwangu outlined several priorities aimed at ending all forms of inequalities against women. She says the next 5 years will focus on tackling gender discriminatory norms, values, and structural barriers.
The strategic note we launched today is ambitious. It's very ambitious. The next 5 years must be years of acceleration in ending violence, in women's economic empowerment, in women's leadership, in placing women at the heart of peace and security and humanitarian response.
Other priorities are fostering transformative governance, equitable access to justice, human rights, sustainable peace and development.
And above all, acceleration in ensuring that the promises we make translate into real change in the lives of women and girls in Uganda. So, as UN Women, we reaffirm our commitment to being a trusted partner, a strong advocate, and a catalyst for collective action for gender equality and women's empowerment.
Promoting decent employment, resilient livelihoods, and increased household incomes for women in Uganda are also some of the targets set.
Gender equality is not only a social imperative, it is smart economics. Inclusive workplaces, women entrepreneurships, equitable value chains, and investment in women's leadership contribute directly to sustainable economic growth.
The Deputy Head of Public Service, Jane Charisima Mwesiga, and Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Agri, David Chibenge, noted that there is already tremendous progress in Uganda, but urged the UN Women to focus more on rural women and girls.
A justice system that protects survivors creates public value. An education system that keeps girls learning creates public value. An agriculture system that supports women farmers creates public value. A local government system that listens to women's voices creates public value. So this is why gender responsive planning and budgeting must continue to be strengthened across government. It is also why coordination is critical.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we reflect on the progress, it is important to focus our efforts on the existing gender inequalities shaped by regional, sociocultural, and structural factors. Women with disabilities, who constitute 12% of Uganda's female population, and adolescent girls are still marginalized.
The event attracted government officials, ambassadors of partner countries, civil society organizations, and various entrepreneurs. Philip Aguta for UBC News in Kampala.
So after this picture, allow me keep the